Hi my friends, it's CA here, and on Tuesdays we talk about toys and collectibles, and this time I'm getting into Star Wars. While we do collect a number of pops, so two reasons why I'm not a big fan of the Star Wars in most cases. One, I think it's the requirement that all the pops have to have that base on them that has Star Wars written on it, and I don't really like it. I find it kind of makes it cheap, as silly as that sounds. And two, the bobblehead, also not a fan. It does have that standard Star Wars base. It has the Star Wars, emblem on the front. But because this is on Hoth, they've used the base not only in white, because obviously Hoth is that ice planet, but they've kind of crafted the edges too, so it does look like it is taken from the scene from Hoth. They've incorporated part of the idea in the pop into the base itself. So I love it when Funko Pop does that instead of just putting things on bases. And I was wondering too, when it was a bobble, I'm glad they just left it with a loop. I mean, this would have been really cool even in a flock. They even got the broken tusk. The Tauntaun does have kind of a harness, so it's a separate piece, so it actually is like a harness, and right into his hands they've actually made it sort of separate. The end of the tail with a bit of the spike on it, if you remember, it's almost like this quilted sort of uniform, and so they've incorporated that into the uniform. So there's some nice details in here. I can see when I look at this all of these scenes from the film in my mind's eye. On Tuesdays, you can find us here talking about toys and collectibles. A number of times it will be something new from Funko. If you like this content, be sure to give it a little thumbs up. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified of more content as it's made available. And until next time, one to beam out. Woo!